truck, paid for my rental car, then paid for the repair. It's the best investment I've ever made.
With Ox, I can take my car to my dealership just like I always have. And they'll take care of everything.
Call the number on your screen right now for a free quote. There's no obligation to find out how low your monthly payments can be. Our Ox Car Care family of customer service reps, coverage specialists, and claims adjusters are all under one roof right here in the U.S. to ensure you always get top quality service from a caring company that stands behind everything we do. They simplify as a tight head prop in South Africa. So it was cool to see that and see his dad coming over and those sort of things. That's what I enjoy. Not prancing around in front of cameras. Well, I enjoy those little moments because that's what rugby's about and that's what the All Blacks are about. The All Blacks have silenced the critics. So I sort of fell into coaching, I guess. Always wanted to give back. Loved the game and had done scrum coaching a lot of years, volunteering and going around different clubs in Christchurch. I was paid at a good job. I had good flexibility. I was, traveling the country around the mines, selling mining and drilling gear. Got an opportunity with Canterbury. I had to make a big decision in my life, really, and I chucked everything on the line, left my job, and a conversation with Dad at the time, and he said, "You just got to back yourself." It was a real tough time for probably a good 2 years. But basically, after everything had sort of gone out, we had about $30 left a week. So yeah, we rolled pretty tight, real tight. But we always made sure that we did things that we needed to as a family, and we got through it. What's it like when you got the call, to get to the All Blacks? Yeah, I was proud. Probably when I rang Dad was when it really got me, like he knew what I'd put into it. It was really, really special, just hearing his voice and how proud he was and stuff, and it was cool. It is a sellout. It is a perfect night for rugby.
One of Christchurch's favourite sons, Jason Ryan, is now part of the Brains Trust. Supercoach Joe Schmidt is now officially on the whistle. It's time to put the soap opera of the past fortnight behind us and focus on the footy because you know exactly what the opposition are bringing.
Looks good. This is looking really solid. Keeps going against Scars. All Blacks get the first try. Well, that's not a good throw. It's going to be grabbed by Tokyo. Xavier flips it away to Havili. Now Ioane looking back at Jordy Meredith away. Gets the pass off. And Caleb Clarkson.
Don't know if I've ever been part of a game, to be honest, where we've been so dominant in so many key areas and yet still lost the game.
Trying to play the game at high speed, but they concede a penalty. Filling off on the ball. The All Blacks have now conceded 8 penalties in the first half.
It just felt like so many things were just going wrong. It was sucked being in here. To go through all that pain and adversity, only good can come from it.
He's taken too long. They were trying to run the clock down. This is a sensation.
There's a deep desire that's in me from the boys around what our mission is.
Go Caleb! Go Caleb!
In the moment, I was like,
Move, legs, come on!
the majestic black jersey, it just means everything to me.
There's not a dull moment when you're coaching this team.
1, 2, 3!
TNT pregame show. They were excited about it. We are as well. He's gone from a talented young player to an all-star. His numbers speak for themselves. Congratulations to Cade. Very deserving.
Well, it's been a work in progress, not just this season, folks, but really since he came to Detroit. Every year he's gotten better. And last year he posted all-star worthy numbers, but without the victories, he could not get the necessary votes. But this year, he's helped the Pistons win basketball games. It's a relevant basketball team. And on many nights, he will put them on his back, and they will ride his success to victory. So congratulations to Cade Cunningham. He is an all-star. And hopefully, this is just the first of many.
You put Detroit in the basketball spotlight again. Thank you, Cade, for that as well. When we return, Natalie Kerwin will catch up with Detroit's newest all-star. He'll go toe-to-toe tonight with an 8-time all-star pick, Kyrie Irving, who didn't get the nod this year. But his play is helping keep the Mavs afloat without Luka Doncic. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a big night here in downtown Detroit.
Detroit, it's showtime.
Basketball fans from around the great state of Michigan, those of you visiting from around the NBA, good evening and Friday night here at the 313 Little Caesars Arena, where tonight on the big stage, under the bright lights, they come to play NBA basketball. It's the visiting Dallas Mavericks and your Detroit Pistons. At this time, we ask that you all stand for the singing of the national anthem. Please welcome the award-winning, internationally known Detroit Youth Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the red we walk, we're so gallantly
Pistons basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance, a proud partner of the Detroit Pistons, and by your local Toyota dealer. For all Toyota offers, visit Toyota.com. Cade Cunningham's All-Star selection was celebrated around the NBA last night. This morning, after shoot-around, he took a few minutes to discuss the honor with Natalie Kerwin in our Call Sam Best Call.
Cade Cunningham now gets to add All-Star to his resume. I'm sure as you were taking it all in last night, your phone was blowing up. Who was the first person who texted you or called you? What did they say?
Trajan was the first person to call me. Just congratulating me. We talked about this in the summertime. And so to see it all coming to fruition is just it's a great feeling for all of us, for the whole organization. So Trajan was first, but I mean, there was a lot of people right after him, for sure.
Your teammates, your coach?
Yeah, it was a flood, for sure. So it was hard. It's hard to keep up with. I still got people I need to get back to be honest, but I will, though.
They'll understand. They got it. You got a game to play today. Okay, your fourth season in now. What makes this version of Cade an all-star?
Just the experience and me being healthy. I think those are the two things. I feel good. My body feels great. And, we've been through a lot in the first 3 years. And so all of those lessons from those years, accumulated to me knowing kind of where I want to go and what I want to do this year. And it's starting to pay off.
You getting a bid to the All-Star game obviously puts you in the spotlight, but what is it about this year's team that's kind of helped put you on that stage to get there?
I mean, that's what it's been about. They're the reason. My teammates, my coaches, they put me in a position to succeed all year long and made my life a lot easier. And so I really can't thank them enough. I can't give them enough credit for all of this. I know I'm getting the accolades right now, but it really is all about them for me.
I know your teammates are pumped for you. I got to catch up with them a little bit ago. They're stoked. But I think someone that's even more excited for you is Shaquille O'Neal. He said last night on the show, he goes, I'm so happy for that kid. To hear the national media giving you huge props like that, what does that do for you and the love you're hearing?
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot. This isn't something that people from where I come from get to experience, and I'm proud to be representing Arlington, Texas. I'm proud to represent the Pistons and everybody that, that has rooted me on, cheered for me. So it means a lot for me, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity. I'm, ready to keep growing and keep getting better.
Huge milestone for the guy, Cade Cunningham. So exciting. And a lot more phone calls and texts to catch up on here today.
Yeah, for sure. I will, though. Appreciate you, man.
6-9 game time. What's the bias? The bias error. Numero 0. For one time, Memphis tight. Working both ends on the rim. This is a 6-10. JD, the dog. Jalen, rip. And dog out of Michigan. It's the 6-8 up in the main. This is the Hardaway Jr. Up next, the 2025 NBA All-Star at guard from Oklahoma State. No mistake. It's Cade, the 6'6" Cunningham. Piston check out. Baby. Pick a step. All right, Detroit, you ready to run? We got Piston Green. That beat on the Piston. Oh, yeah. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Do it.
Welcome back to Little Caesars Arena. Big night in downtown Detroit. The Dallas Mavericks are in. Their star, Kyrie Irving, playing. One of their stars, Luka Doncic, still on the sideline. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Henry Ford Health. Kyrie Irving and the ex-Piston Spencer Dinwiddie in the backcourt. Klay Thompson, one of the all-time great shooters, along with guys who are putting up monster numbers these days. P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford up front. And for the Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. joining the All-Star, Cade Cunningham in the backcourt. The star Thompson, Tobias Harris, and big Jalen Duren up front. There is the All-Star, Cade Cunningham. Gave an awful lot of credit to his teammates and everybody in the organization. He's that kind of person. One of our other favorite people on the team, Isaiah Stewart, will not be here tonight. He accumulated one too many flagrant fouls. There's a mandatory one-game suspension for Stu. He'll be back on Sunday against the Chicago Bulls.
This should be a fun game to watch. We got Dallas looking a little different without Luka Doncic, but playing more team basketball with a lot of different guys involved. Last 2 games, 6 different players in double figures both nights. 30 assists one night, 39 assists to it, so the ball is popping.
Pistons get it first. Cade's pass to a jumping Asar Thompson down the lane. Took a hit with 6 on the clock. Let's check your game plan for the Michigan Ford dealers from Southeast Michigan.
Well, in their last game against New Orleans, you had a team in Dallas that tore up the three-point line, had 23-point makes, and they had 16 offensive rebounds. So if you're the Pistons, you got to do a better job of guarding that three-point line, especially after you watch the Pacers nail a bunch of them just a couple of nights ago.
Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick for the Pistons back in 14. What a nice career he's had. He's in the backcourt with Kyrie Irving. They go into the middle of P.J. Washington. The turn and gun won't go. Rebound ripped down by Asar Thompson. Cade has it. Quick handoff to Asar. Back to Cade on the wing for the long gun. It's popped out. Daniel Gafford, who's been a rebounding machine since he got to Dallas, pulls that one down. Here he goes down the lane for a jam.
I'd say, George, there are 2 guys on this team that have really blossomed for Luka Doncic. One of them is Gafford, you just saw, and the other is P.J. Washington. They're getting more shots, more opportunities, and making a lot of shots.
Tim Hardaway Jr., the former Maverick. This is a 3, tapped out of bounds. It'll belong to Dallas. They're still tied 2-2. Want evidence on P.J. Washington. In their last game, he had 25, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. And they won. In New Orleans, first game of their 5-game trip. Gafford has it inside. Knocks it down from dead in front. 4-2 Mavericks. Cade flies in, kisses the glass, and hits it. Nice looking reverse.
One of his favorite moves to get to the other side of the rim while a defender is trailing and really in no position to defend. And he's able to shoot that reverse off the glass.
Klay Thompson, who has warmed up of late from distance, knocks down a 3. That's his calling card. It's 7-4 Mavericks.
Yeah. At this stage of his career, he may not score 30 a night, but he'll score 30 on a night.
Tobias from the corner for 3, and it's through. Strong start here in downtown Motown. We're tied at 7. 9.5 to play in the first. White body, Daniel Gafford screens for Klay Thompson. Here's a baseline gun that goes for Klay. 9-7 Dallas. Cade, who's from Arlington, Texas, right outside Dallas, gets it to forecourt. Tobias misses from the foul line. Kyrie Irving to forecourt. Let's get to Klay Thompson into the corner. Down it goes for P.J. Washington.
You saw how quickly they got down the court and then spread the floor. Shooters all around, and that extra pass, hard to guard.
Cade had it slapped away on the baseline. Trying to scoop it up on the run of Washington. Gets it to Klay Thompson for a long, long 3. Won't go through. And wrestling it away is Asar Thompson. Asar looks up Tobias for a corner gun. It won't go. Jalen Duran kept it alive, but it's out of bounds.
Boy, up and down action. Here's that spread flow we talked about. That is a lot of area to have to cover. Tobias made an effort to get over there on Washington, but could not get there in time.
Gafford shovels to Klay Thompson. Back to the big man inside. Fouled on the shot try, but that will not be officially a miss. He's still 2 for 2. He was 9 for 9 in their last outing. Most of us know by now he had 33 in a row at one point last season. The all-time record 35 makes in a row by the Dipper. Of course. You have to guess on who did what when there are spectacular numbers. Good guesses, Will Chamberlain. Gafford's first one is up and in. Kids Day presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, just around the corner. This Sunday, the 2nd, 3 p.m., Pistons and Bulls. Fans will get a Hooper plush toy at the door while supplies last. So fill your tickets now at pistons.com/tickets. One of Wilt's greatest fans, a man, Art Neer, originally from Dearborn Sacred Heart, in the house today. We'll have to run that number by him. He probably already knows it. Free throws fall. It's 14-7. Sar Thompson with a little crossover in the lane. Couldn't shake anybody. Ball recovered outside by Tobias. Jalen Durant comes high, screens for Cade. Ball tapped away. Tim Hardaway Jr. picks it up, drives, flips it up, beats the shot clock, but got no iron. It's Mavericks basketball.
Right now on defense, you have all the Mavericks buying in. They are moving their feet, obviously communicating, and they're very handsy. So they're knocking balls away from the Pistons, damaging their time on the shot clock, and it's been successful thus far.
All-time great player and heck of a coach, Jason Kidd.
Champion, too.
Assistant Sean Sweeney in charge of defense. He's going to be liking what he sees right now. Not to mention the offense from guys like Klay Thompson, who just delivered from downtown to make it 17-7 Mavericks.
Pistons have got to be better glued to a shooter at three-point range. This is 3 out of 4 now for the Mavs. Look at that space going underneath the screen. Klay Thompson will hurt you all day if you do that.
So glad you texted. You're going to this place.
Good afternoon, folks. Any idea what happened today?
I'll have more on Houston's quarterback yards and less on San Francisco's running back yards.
Let me get a 10 to 48. Thank you. Wait, what's going on?
We're making our picks on Sleeper.
Sleeper? On Sleeper, you pick a player to have more or less than his projected stats. If you pick 2 or more players, you can win big, up to 100 times. So what do we have?
Know that.
Teamwork. It's about working together and committing to a common goal. NBA Cares is about coming together to lift people up with generosity and genuine heart in the communities where we live, work, and play. Together, we can be an unbeatable team.
She was checking up for me from the game. She was sitting in my ear. Like that you know me. Decided to choose. Innovation got a melody. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. But one thing, oh.
From 1998 to 2009, the Detroit Shock won 3 WNBA championships. And if things go our way, they might just come back here to Detroit. The Pistons announced today an expansion bid led by Tom and Holly Goris, featuring an investor group headlined by Lions principal owner and chair Sheila Fordham, General Motors CEO Mary Barra, and Basketball Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Chris Webber. The WNBA, they're rapidly expanding with new teams coming in Golden State, Toronto, and Portland over the next few years. So let's hope the next bid goes to Detroit, George. And it is great to see Tom and Holly Goris putting this together and getting so many influential people from here in the city to buy in.
Certainly is. There's some Davidson names on that list.
That's right. Ethan and Gretchen, they know all about the success of women's basketball at the professional level here in Detroit.
Bill Lambier and Rick Mahorn coached them to championships. Kyrie Irving goes to Klay Thompson for a topside long gun. It won't go. PJ Washington Push the wing and misses. They get another offensive rebound. They've also been a step quicker than the Pistons, as evidence right there. Kyrie Irving misses. Cade Durant with the rebound. Here comes Cade to forecourt. Cade gets a nice screen from Jalen Durant. Fires topside, fills it up. Don't expect that to go when he puts a clean screen like that. It's 17-10 now, Dallas. Kyrie Irving rising and missing. Cade with a rebound. Cade stop and go to the basket. Try to power it up. Got hit in the head on the shot block. Spencer Dinwiddie in forecourt. Misfires. Rebound capture Klay Thompson. Inside it goes for an easy one. For Olivier Maxence Prosper, second-year guy from Marquette. This is off a miss. Klay Thompson to the basket, flexes a little bit as he's now in double digits with 10. It's 21-10, Dallas. 5.5 left in the first. Cade takes Klay Thompson to the basket. Missed the shot, but on the follow-up, able to score on P.J. Washington. Dinwiddie with the dribble. Steps back and fires and misses. Jalen Durant boards it quickly to Cade. The lob to Jalen Durant for a jam. Perfect pass by the Pistons All-Star. For the Pistons standout big man.
Well, with his scoring and now his passing, Cade Cunningham have put the Pistons in a groove. Dallas with maybe some questionable shot selection, and the Pistons able to get to the basketball and not allow them too many other opportunities. Now starting to click.
Foul in Washington. Free throw won't fall. P.J. Washington with a rebound. Gives to Dinwiddie. Gets it back. So to bounce it inside to the basket cutting Prosper. All batted around. And Jalen Durant tripped by Quentin Grimes. The ex-Piston who went to Dallas as the Pistons got Tim Hardaway Jr. from the Mavericks.
Tough ball there, but it's already up, folks. What you're seeing is that the Pistons are now engaged. They're moving. They're not a step slow anymore, and they're fighting their way back.
I'm going to call this a take foul, Gregory.
I'll take it.
Then you take the foul to break up a fast break. Our numbers man, Joe Abramson, the first to notice that. Pistons staying close despite an early barrage from the Mavericks. It's 21-15 with the free throw. Simone Fontecchio has checked in. So has Malik Beasley. Cade goes baseline and lost it out of bounds. Bothered by Washington. Najee Marshall in the basketball game for Dallas. They're deep enough, even without Luka and some others. This will turn them over, however, and get it back with 4:20 to play in the first. Jalen Durant at the high post against Washington. Here's the Cade on the wing. Cade with penetration, finds Simone for the corner. Gonna let it go. Jalen Durant corrals the rebound, bounces to Fontecchio for a jam. Good hustle play and a heads-up play, too. 7 straight for the Pistons.
How many times have you seen guys get a little down after they miss a shot and stand still? Well, that wasn't the case with Fontecchio. He missed the shot and then made a cut to get to the basket. Credit Jalen Duren for the help.
Running up a hook on the run is Washington. He has 5. That stops the Piston run at 7. Tobias got Dinwiddie on him inside. Like that matchup. Looks it up, fills it up.
Yeah, I'd say the Pistons have reached their stride now. Need to just keep it, maintain it.
23-19 Dallas. Dinwiddie against Simone Fontecchio. On top it goes to PJ Washington. He triples. He has stayed hot. Game in, game out. It's 26-19 Dallas. Cade with the basketball. Fights his way to the paint. Fights his way to the rim. Lays it up. Plays it in. Good looking finger roll at the rim. 10 for Cade. Pistons within 5. Dinwiddie shot nearly blocked by Cade, but he got it up off the glass and good. First scratch for the ex-Piston is 28-21 Dallas. 2:35 to play in the first. Cade finds Fontecchio down deep for Jalen Duren. Good catch by Jalen. Sends it outside to Malik Beasley. He'll rise and gun for 3, and it's through. What a shot by Malik. Wow.
Really good possession where Dallas was there, even at the end. But better offense at the end than the defense. The cut right there and the pass on the offensive rebound from Duren, and there's Cade. They can't do anything with him right now. And look at Beasley with the shot clock dwindling.
You gotta love it. Mavs take time out. Big smile.
Your hair is personal. So is hair loss. Through Hims, you can get access to proven ingredients and simple-to-use formulas for all types of hair loss. Your prescription and any follow-ups or questions are handled by licensed medical providers, 100% online. So whether you want to chew, pop, spray, or drop your way to regrowth, Hims can help you find the hair loss treatment that works for you. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months, get started today at hims.com.
There's an easier way. From fixing your cabinets to cleaning your countertops, taking care of your home is easy with Thumbtack. Download the Thumbtack app and start caring for your home today.
With Underdog, you can win money while watching hoops. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite player's stats, like points, rebounds, assists, and lots more. Get it right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. Underdog is available in most states. And the best part? Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash with your first deposit. So go ahead, take your shot. Download Underdog now to claim your offer.
It's always with you. The rituals, the thrill, the hope and belief, the racing heart, the sweaty palm. It's what keeps you going. Game after game, block after block. The dream that this time might actually just happen. And if it does, well, you played your part along the way.
There's a great look at the spirit of Detroit, and the spirit of these Detroit Pistons are coming alive too. The Mavericks only have a narrow 4-point lead, but the Pistons are getting in their groove. You're looking at FanDuel's live lines. Right now, the Mavericks favored in this one at -166. Total points scored, the over-under is set at 232.5. Guys, the Pistons are trying to get this losing streak off their back. Right before the break, it was a good thing to see from those two, George and Greg.
Thanks, Natalie. Mavericks for the basketball. They call the timeout. Najee Marshall backs in, turns, fires, and fills it.
Decided height advantage. in that matchup when Marcus Sasser was able to dribble it almost underneath the basket, take advantage.
Simone Fontecchio whips the pass deep to Tobias for a dunk.
Great find.
Tobias is still a young man.
Jumping like it.
1:36 to play in the first. 30-26 Dallas. Kyrie Irving looks to go to backcourt to get it. 6 on the clock, now 5. Kyrie rises, fires, it won't fall, but it's kept up and in by Daniel Gafford. So he's now 3 for 3 in this game. His field goal percentage is outstanding. Beasley misses outside. Mavs wrestle the rebound away. Kessler Edwards, two-way guy from Pepperdine on the floor, trying to get to the basket and could not. Ball ripped away from everybody by Simone Fontecchio to Marcus Sasser. Marcus to the rim, lays it up, no. Tapped up, yes, by Tobias. A foul on the drive, I believe. Yeah, it's on Edwards.
Well, it was all about the Pistons eventually securing the loose ball. Once they did, they had a running opportunity. Dallas electing to keep the wings covered. Sasser only one man to beat, and he beat him.
Tonight, American military personnel serving overseas are watching the game on AFN, the American Forces Network. Welcome to those in countries around the world, aboard naval ships at sea, and as always, thank you a million times over for your service. Cade gets a rest. Sasser with a pair of free throws. 32-28 Dallas. Najee Marshall with the ball. Gafford with a deep bounce in the direction of Kyrie Irving. Whistle on the pass from Jason Goebel. The foul is on Marcus Sasser.
Gafford has become a pretty good passer. You notice he's already dropped a couple bounce passes in rhythm in this game, in the first quarter. You know, as he gets a little older, George, his game is truly evolving.
Always a contributor, that's for sure. Paul Reed checks in the middle for the Pistons. Najee Marshall flips and falls, gets it back somehow. Outside for Kessler Edwards, missed the long gun. Rebound to Sar Thompson. 15 seconds to play in the first. Pistons are down 4. Would be last shot time here. Marcus Sasser with a screen from Beasley. Marcus to the basket. Slips as time runs out. Najee Marshall, an excellent defender, made the steal. Congratulations, Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have themselves an all-star. The 29th Piston to be named an all-star. We go all the way back to George Yardley's days. And the great Bob Lanier and Dave Bing. Cade is number 29.
Put on a show. Yeah, I'm here to play it. You get up.
We have 3 Shop 313 businesses. 6 cards with their logos split up. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to see if you can match all 3. You do that, you're going home with a $250 gift card. Cool? Yeah. The only rule, if you flip 2 cards and they do not match, you got to flip them back over before moving forward. Good? Yeah, all good. All right. 30 seconds on the clock for Tyson. 3, 2,
Asar Thompson's been providing plenty of big money defensive moments this month, and Menard shows us he is the 4th guy ranked in the league in steals in January. Part of the reason he'll be attending the Rising Stars Challenge at All-Star Weekend in San Francisco. Congratulations, Asar.
Especially when you consider things that he has gone through health-wise to get himself in this position. Big time congrats, young fella.
Kyrie Irving from the baseline, he buries it. He starts the second with a 34-28 score. Mavs led by 11 with 5.5 basically to play in the first. Simone Fontecchio with a bounce from Malik Beasley, batted away by Kyrie Irving. Cade's back. Baseline to Ron Holland, missed the shot at the rim. Klay Thompson with a rebound. Kyrie cross court to Kessler, swipe by Holland. Retaken by Kessler Edwards. They take it inside and miss it. Rebound to Paul Reed. Pistons forecourt to Malik Beasley. Alone from a long down it goes.
We know how dangerous any three-point shooter is in transition. That ball turned over, and now the Dallas Mavericks were in no position to guard.
Dante Exum penetrates inside for Gafford.
That's an excellent move, George. He had to change that thing, didn't he?
Yeah. He's playing lights out these days.
Sure is.
10 for Daniel Gafford. 36-31, Dallas. Paul Reed, outside to Beasley. This for three. It's through.
Paul Reed giving up a layup, which would have been contested for a wide open three from his teammate Beasley.
Malik 3 out of 4 from behind the long line. Exit top side to Daniel Gafford. Now Kyrie Irving has it against Beasley. Gafford tries to back in, lost the handle. Cade with a steal. Cade to Malik, steps behind the long line, fires again. This is off iron. Ron Holland with a rebound. Back up, no. Back up, yes, by Paul Reed.
Excellent hustle by all of the Pistons, and we got a tie game here, folks.
36 all with 9:42 to play in the first half. Kyrie Irving bounces to Edwards, gets it back, clock at 10. Kyrie to the basket, flips it up off the glass and good with his left hand. Kyrie Irving with so much game. Gafford with a block on Beasley at the rim. Beasley nodded his head at him.
Yeah.
Good play, buddy.
First of all, and Malik knows it, he had no chance there. Beasley is a premier rim protector. And when he has you in his sights,
yeah,
it's going to be hard to score, especially when you're smaller.
Paul Reed screens for Cade. Inside for Reed. Keeper to Holland. He windmilled that one down.
Give a second assist to Paul Reed, who's playing excellent basketball right now in this stretch.
You see Jaden Ivey on the bench for the Pistons. Way to cheer his teammates on. Pistons have missed him since he broke his leg on January 1st. There's Jaden. Irving just scored. He has 7. Cade off the glass, and good. Cade with a dozen. 40-40. What a ball game. 8:40 to play in the half. Kyrie Irving to the sideline. His pass batted away. Fontecchio to Ron. Oh, missed it. Simone on the follow draws a foul. Let that be a lesson to you.
Here's the deal. No coach is ever going to say, don't do this, but they'll all say, if you do it, make it.
Okay, buddy, I know. You got carried away. But Fontecchio saved the day. Simone Fontecchio continues to stick his nose in there in the middle of all the physical action.
He's in the process of bailing young Holland out right here. He gets these 2 free throws, then all is good.
Came here, you thought of, hey, a sleek European three-point shooter.
Yeah.
He does more than that.
After the missed dunk, J.B. Bickerstaff, all he could do was kind of just nod and smile. Yeah. But what he appreciates is the hustle. It is there. The energy, it is there.
There's a blood timeout here. Malik Beasley being tended to by Sebastian Poirier, Alex Garland, and the rest of the medical crew for the Pistons. Let's hear a message now from the Southeast Michigan Ford dealer.
Right now, AV Plan customers who trade in their current vehicle can lease an Escape for only $289 a month for 36 months. So get to your Southeast Michigan Ford dealer today.
You got to tend to Beasley and try and get him back out there. Now, he's got blood on his jersey, so, that could possibly cause him to have to come out while they get him some new equipment.
And there's blood on the floor.
I can promise you Beasley doesn't want to come out.
I could also promise you that J.B. Bickerstaff doesn't want him to come out.
They're tending to him like he's in the corner of in the ring, George.
Yeah.
Fight doctor, the cut man. Here comes the New Jersey.
Yep. New Jersey's on. He's got it tucked in. And Simone, after a long break, will shoot the second free throw. Didn't bother him.
No problem. And for Ron Holland, all forgiven. Keep playing hard.
And the Pistons lead them by 2. Spencer Dinwiddie with the basketball for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford off to Klay Thompson. Klay rises at the elbow, fires no. Pistons pull it down. Paul Reed ahead to Fontecchio. Simone with a pull-up 3. Off iron. Malik Beasley boards it. Deep to Paul Reed. Had it slapped away. Spencer Dinwiddie. Top side of Kyrie Irving for a long gun. That won't go. Simone Fontecchio with a rebound. Cade to forecourt. Cade against P.J. Washington. Runs up a hook. Lefty and hits him. Hello. 14 already for Cade. Pistons lead by 4. 7.5 to play in the half. Kyrie Irving against Cade. That's an interesting matchup for both of them. Dinwiddie, deep bounces. Guess who scored again? He has a dozen. He's 5 out of 5. Daniel Gafford. Paul Reed from distance. That won't fall. Kyrie Irving looks way up the court for Gafford. Gafford off the glass and good.
The thing I like about
everything too.
He shoots 70% from the floor and the free throw line. The thing I really like about him, George, is that it's not all dunks. He gets a fair enough stuff around the hoop that's tough.
And require touch.
It's always with you. The rituals, the thrill, the hope and belief, the racing heart, the sweaty palm. It's what keeps you going. Game after game, block after block. The dream that this time might actually just happen. And if it does, well, you played your part along the way. I know that
What are you doing?
Crunching numbers on every NBA matchup.
But with the NBA app, you get real-time stats and highlights while you watch all season long. We're talking exciting plays, buzzer beaters.
And behind-the-scenes access to the league's brightest stars?
All season, all free.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Man, that's an all-star right there.
We welcome everyone back inside Little Caesars Arena, where we are joined by a very special guest, Commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver. So great to have you here with us. I want to start first with Pistons owner Tom Gores and the work he did this summer to help bring in new leadership and JB Bickerstaff and Trajan Langdon. How important is it to have that leadership from the top down and just to see the work they're doing to build a culture here and really turn this thing around?
It's critically important, and it starts with Tom. And of course, Arn Tellem and Trajan Langdon. We're both Duke University people, so I'm a huge fan of his and have been for a long time. And then JB Bickerstaff, and just look at the job they're doing. And the pieces are all in place now for success, and we're seeing it this year on the floor.
Everyone on that TNT show last night had so much excitement for Cade Cunningham being selected as an all-star reserve. I mean, people are excited. He's getting acknowledged. How impressed are you with the season he's been having?
I've been incredibly impressed, and I had no doubt he was going to be an all-star based on the way he was playing, and certainly the coaches recognized it. It's wonderful to see for the franchise. Of course, he's the #1 pick, and I think what's great about being an all-star this year, he'll start to get the national and global attention he deserves based on the way he's playing. And of course, Asar today was named to the rookie sophomore team, so I'm thrilled about that as well.
Two from Detroit now heading to All-Star Weekend in San Francisco. With the announcement today of the WNBA bid here in Detroit and a franchise possibly coming here, with all the heavy-hitting investors, too, that are a part of it, I mean, it was a huge group that came together to want to get this franchise going back here. How exciting is it for you to see Detroit put their name in the hat again?
It's wonderful. I was here for all those 3 Shock championships. I've been with the league a long time, the WNBA. I'm sorry the Shock ever left, and it's great that Tom and this group want to bring them back. I know several people part of that group. I already heard from Grant Hill, Barry Barr as a close friend. It's a real blue chip community group. And I actually think it's really just a question of when the Shock comes back. I mean, over time, there's going to be a lot of expansion in the WNBA. And as I said, that's a first-class group led by Tom, and Detroit needs to get a WNBA team again.
A lot of excitement here in the city of Detroit, and hopefully here in the future, too. We appreciate you being here, and thank you for the time, Mr. Silver.
Thank you for the great hospitality. It's wonderful to be here.
George, Greg.
Hey, we got the commissioner here. Cade's an all-star. The Stars going to be in the Rising Stars Challenge. Big night for Detroit. Cade to the basket.
The commission doesn't just show up, George. you got to be relevant. Something's got to be happening.
You're right. What a classy guy, Adam Silver. Learned his lessons well from David Stern, among others. Here's Von Holland, deep bounce to Duran. Jalen draws a foul on the shot try. Sar Thompson, Tobias Harris, and Marcus Sasser will check in momentarily for the Pistons. That's Daniel Gafford's foul, his first. (50-48) our score.
Remember, folks, the Pistons at one point trailed by 11 points in this game. And it wasn't necessarily a slow start or even a sluggish start. It was just Tremendous hustle and shot making by the Mavericks that pushed it, but no panic by the Pistons. They got themselves in gear, rhythm, and Cade is unstoppable right now. So they methodically work themselves back to where they are right now and feeling really good about it. You would not look at this team and be able to tell readily that they just got back from an 11-day road trip.
He has some tired legs, but they don't look like it. P.J. Washington for the Mavericks misses some distance. Tyler Kelly is signed to a two-way. Big man from Oregon State checked in for Daniel Gafford. Got the rebound. Sent it outside. And we've got a 3 in the lane without guarding call on the Pistons, so Kyrie Irving will shoot the technical foul free throw. It dances and drops. So the Mavs have a 1-point lead. Kyrie with a dozen, all in the second. Kelly catches the inbound, gives it up to P.J. Washington. Washington turns to the basket. On the way to score. 53-50 Dallas. Marcus Sasser. Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3, and it's true, and he knew it.
Very nice. Penetration, and then out shooters on the flanks and choices.
Nice to see him do that against his former team. Tyler Kelly working against Jalen Duran. Gives it up to Washington. Shot clock's at 8. P.J. Washington on the drive. Stops and fires. It's short. Got his own rebound, though. Edison it back up. Batted away, saved it. Kelly has it in front. And his shot popped out.
This is what Dallas did against New Orleans. 16 offensive rebounds on their way to victory.
This from the sideline. Kelly's called for the foul after the Quentin Grimes miss.
See that push in the back? That's a foul.
53-53 our score. Tobias against Grimes. Jalen Duran against Kelly. Duran hooks over him, hits over him.
He manhandled him.
55-53. Pistons lead it. Washington has it. Calling for it in the corner. Najee Marshall missed it. Marcus Sasser with a rebound. Marcus down the lane. Marcus hanging. He was hit. Looked like he was ready to let a shot go.
Yeah, he passed it, though.
But it was a foul called on Grimes.
Yeah. This was kind of a late whistle because he's getting fouled right about here. And that shot would have been crushed. He made the right play, but now he wishes he had shot it.
Yeah, exactly. Pistons lead them 55-53. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first half. Tobias Harris fires. It won't fall. Gafford's right back in the game. Didn't rest him long. He pulls the rebound down. Dante Exum will drive it. He was grabbed along the way. Fouls on Asar Thompson. 3:02 to play in the half. Turnover. Sasser against Grimes. Flips it up. Fills it up. Marcus has 4. The Pistons lead by 4. Najee Marshall against Hardaway Jr. Backs him in. Up fake. And the shot won't fall. Jalen Duran boards it. Whoops. His pass kicked along the way. And in the hands of Quentin Grimes.
Well, Sasser got the strip. And with his speed, he'll get the basket. Pistons doing it on hustle.
We're going to a timeout. 2:36 to play in the half.
Your hair is personal, so is hair loss. Through Hims, you can get access to proven ingredients and simple-to-use formulas for all types of hair loss. Your prescription and any follow-ups or questions are handled by licensed medical providers, 100% online. So whether you want to chew, pop, spray, or drop your way to regrowth, Hims can help you find the hair loss treatment that works for you. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months, get started today at Hims.com.
So glad you texted. You're going to
Good afternoon, folks. Any idea what happened today?
I'll have more on Houston's quarterback yards and less on San Francisco's running back yards.
We got to take the 48. Thank you. Wait, what's going on?
We're making our picks on Sleeper.
Sleeper? On Sleeper, you pick a player to have more or less than his projected stats. If you pick 2 or more players, you can win big, up to 100. So what do we have?
I'm going to give you this designer bag if you can prove to me that you know your finances.
Well, let's do it.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Probably just Netflix and Spotify.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month.
What? The app is telling you all of this?
It shows you all your expenses in one place, and it can even help you create a budget, which I think you need.
Coming from me. Okay.
Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions you didn't know you had. You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
Man, these seats, right? Wonder how the other guys are doing.
We spent hours finding a deal on these.
Trash. They should have used Game Time.
The easiest way to find only the best deals for the best seats with their Game Time picks.
What time is it?
Game Time.
Of James Lloyd Rice. Let's hear it for today's military hero, James Lloyd Rice.
Clearing the glass with wall side windows and Tobias Harris off a nice game in Indiana. Carrying it over here, getting involved in the offense, moving without the basketball, scoring with the basketball, and stretching the floor when available. So 9 points to help Cade out. This is getting balanced scoring all around Cade. Cade with 16 points to lead everybody. But the Pistons with balance, putting themselves back in the lead in this game.
Pistons with 14 second chance points to 6 for the Mavs. The Pistons have themselves 7 offensive rebounds. 2 of them from guess who? Jalen Duren. Cade Cunningham already has 16 points. Pistons' latest all-star. Tim Hardaway Jr. to the paint. Got some contact. He'll get the call. The foul's on Dante Exum. Coming up on our Xfinity halftime report, Mickey and Grant will break down the Pistons' newest All-Stars overall game.
5 seasons for Tim Hardaway Jr. He gave the Mavs 15 points a game, including his career high of 42. Right here on this floor against the Pistons a few years back.
First free throw puts the Pistons up 5. Second comes off to him. Back up no. Flushed on the foul by Jalen Duren.
The Mavs are going to really kick themselves because they not only gave up an offensive rebound on a missed free throw, they still gave up a second opportunity in the middle of the lane. So Pistons alert and hustle.
Ball movement for the Mavs, but they don't get a shot. The drive denied. Marshall tried to get to the basket. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s pass outside for Cade. Swipe by P.J. Washington. Washington. Nice up fake, and he scored it off the square. He has a dozen.
Now the Pistons get a chance to pick themselves.
A minute and 42 to play in the half. Jalen Duren screens for Cade. He'll fire. It won't fall. Rebound comes off to Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving the forecourt. Cross court to Washington for a long run that goes.
George, he was totally invisible, unguarded, as he crossed half court and still unaddressed as he got to the three-point line.
Pistons lead 10-2 on the possession. The ball knocked out of bounds by the Cavs. Watch what Jalen Duren did inside here.
He may have gotten away with a little bit of push, too.
Nudge on Gafford. 15 on the clock. Cade inbounds to Jalen. Jalen Duren drops it back to Cade. Cade against Kyrie Irving. Turns baseline. Sends it. Scores it. Took him to school there. He has 18. Kyrie has a dozen for the Mavs. Pistons by 4. Exum lets it fly. It's going to be short to Tobias. Tobias on the run. Gives it up to Tim Hardaway Jr. Gets it back. Lobs it inside for Jalen Duren. Blocked by Gafford. Could have been a foul. Here's Kyrie Irving. His pass. Being off by Asar Thompson. This ought to be good. At the summit by Gafford. He's no joke. Daniel Gafford is no joke when it comes to protecting the rim. Washington misses on the other end on a reverse try. 18 seconds to play in a wild first half here at Little Caesars Arena. Cade with the basketball. 10 seconds to play in the half. Pistons are up 4. Cade directs a little traffic. Backs in on Irving. Flips it up from in front at the horn. Looked like he drew a foul.
He expected one.
Didn't get a call.
Still expecting it. He will expect it all the way to the locker room, folks. This would normally be called.
On the arm.
Like 9 out of 9 times.
Let's go to Natalie Kerwin with Tobias Harris at the half.
Tobias, we got a close one here. How much of a difference did you see in that second quarter as far as balanced scoring to help get you guys back in this?
Yeah, it was just the energy that we brought. Folks on the defensive end, many stops as we can, just came out and run. Overall, we got to keep our composure and just be ready to ball.
Now, what's it going to take to put this one away? What do you think will be discussed in the locker room here?
Defense. We got to stick to what's been our bread and butter all year. Just starts on defensive end. Push and transition. Offensively, get the lifts that we want. Just be efficient.
Thanks for the time. Nick, Graham?
All right, Natalie, thank you. 9 first half points for Tobias Harris. Cade Cunningham, of course, playing his first game since being named an all-star, and Grant, so far, he's playing like it, as we see in our GMC Pro Vision. He might be an all-star, but he's not getting all-star calls. That was a foul at the end of the first half.
Yeah, but you don't want to put the foul on Kyrie Irving. Some guys still get superstar treatment, and Kyrie Irving is definitely one of those guys. But Cade was certainly absolute marvelous in that first half of play, getting everybody involved, first of all. Nice pass over the top to Bryce Duren at the rim for the lob. I like the way that Cade is moving about on the floor, taking his time, not in a hurry to do anything, but get to his spot and finish. We said it earlier. One of the few guards in the NBA that still plays in front of the rim and not afraid to play through contact at the basket. I think that's what makes him stand out from the other guards in the Eastern Conference and, quite frankly, the NBA. This guy is an exceptional player, and we're witnessing something special right now.
But Dallas led by 11 at the half. Pistons will settle for a 4-point advantage at the break. It might have been more if not for Dallas's Daniel Gafford, who denied access on more than one occasion in that first half. This Pistons halftime report on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Xfinity.
just trying to play it right. I was trying to treat you nice. Yeah. Give me when I'm outside. Yeah. Give me when it's on. How you gonna get back? The most important night of your life. Sleep. Sometimes a little more. Sacrifice a lot. Still might end up a little short. Keep your head up. Don't you forget your way up. Keep your faith up. Put your work in, clock your hours, go get better. You need a little more patience. Mixes the good vibrations. You need a steady foundation. You might just go far. It's hard just to make that phone call. I'll let your dreams are coming true right now. Like that. All we do is spin. I like that. Superstar status like Mike Jack. Though we in the sun, I try. We love even. Each one makes me stronger. We love even. Each one makes me stronger. Ooh, trust in what you got. Believe in yourself. Gotta take the risk. Got what it takes to win.
DYC, make some noise for the Detroit Squire. Where did you come from, baby?
Some hoops on Thursday. We got your top five right here on NBA.com at number 5. Desmond Bane's insane in the membrane for this shot off the window pane. Look at Desmond with lefty slap shot. Getting down that one in at number 5. On to number 4, where we always get up off the floor. Donovan Mitchell making the no-look cook, and Evan flying in from heaven to throw that one down at number 4. We're up to number 3 at the end of the third, and Jake LaRavia straight absurd. Going off the bank from deep there, little fade away, gets the number 3 play. On to number 2, and look who's in the sky high on the fly to deny. To Monty Kamara with a huge swat of Paolo Banchero. That's in at number 2. But at number 1, we're believing in Cleveland because they're doing it again. Donovan Mitchell over to Evan Mobley, and feet left his feet, and maybe that wasn't smart because Big Evan ripped him apart. to land at number 1 on the NBA.com. Come
on. In the East, Scotty Barnes of the Toronto Raptors earns the honor, stuffing the stat sheet in a perfect 3-0 week.
Scotty Barnes, Turks and Colts, love to get to the rack.
Boy, that's that 6'9" frame. He can finish in the paint.
Out west, Jaren Jackson Jr. of Memphis was dominant in 4 more Grizzlies victories as they maintained their grip on 3rd place in the conference.
Dane his way. Jaren for the 3. That's 2. Randall looking at Jaren. Banks it in.
LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers once again makes the list of the starters named to the 74th NBA All-Star Game, as selected by the votes of the fans, the players, and media. The King extends his own record with a 21st consecutive selection to the contest.
You're 22! He can show it off now. Really.
Joining James is Kevin Durant of the Phoenix Suns, who's honored as an All-Star for the 15th time in his career.
Good one-on-one basketball there by the great Kevin Durant.
Rounding out the front court picks from the West is the league's reigning most valuable player, Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets. The 7-time All-Star currently ranks 2nd in assists per game and 3rd in the league in both scoring and rebounding. Jokic gonna heave?
Nikola Jokic, what can this man do?
The first player in NBA history to eclipse 3,900 three-pointers in a career, Stephen Curry of the host city Golden State Warriors is now an 11-time All-Star.
Curry gets it back in the corner. He's up a three. Oh,
and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder, who leads the association in scoring, earns a 2nd start in his 3rd appearance to round out the first 5 selected out west.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
has got a ridiculous feel. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks, who led all players in the fan voting for a 2nd straight year, is headed to the All-Star game for a 9th time. Jason Tatum of the defending champion Boston Celtics is chosen by the balloting to start for the 5th straight year and for the 6th time overall. For the first time in 50 years, a pair of New York Knicks earned spots among the starters. In his first year in the Big Apple, Karl Anthony Towns makes his first start in his 5th trip to the midseason celebration. Pat's teammate Jalen Brunson is headed back to the All-Star game for the 2nd straight year.
Brunson, he is putting it.
And the final starter named to the game and its new format, which will feature 3 8-man squads of All-Stars and the winning team of Rising Stars, is Donovan Mitchell of the league-leading Cleveland Cavaliers, who starts for a 2nd time in 6 selections.
Donovan Mitchell closes the show.
We're here to start this 3rd quarter with Pistons assistant coach Jared Jack. I know Cade Cunningham really wanted that call right before the half, but he still leads all with 18. What has impressed you about your All-Stars composure, the way he still goes about his business?
I mean, you know, he comes out here and he leads our ball club each and every night, plays through a lot of physicality, and
just tell him to keep going. Don't let him get discouraged. He's doing a good job of getting downhill, getting into paint for us.
Tobias Harris told me you guys need to focus on defense coming back into the second half. What is the defensive game plan that was discussed?
Keep staying with our game plan, keep being physical. We were a little loose early on, allowed them to kind of get loose for some three-point opportunities. Going to try to, keep that to a minimum here in the second half and force them to shoot over a contested hand.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
George, Greg?
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Jared Jack. Jared Jack always meant business when he was on the court.
Sure did.
And the Pistons turned it up a notch, or two maybe, in the second quarter. Put 34 on the Mavericks. 1 point led by 7 after trailing by 11 in the first. They're up 62-58 at the half, and Cade's been borderline spectacular. He is 18 points here in the first half, 8 out of 14, and I'm glad to see him play this way after the announcement.
Yeah.
A lot of things can distract people. Cade, very, very professional.
He came ready, and he knows that he needs to help his team get this win. Folks, they're one game under 500. We enjoyed the few nights when they were playing at 500 or better. So
let's get back there.
Get back there and let this be the springboard to what you hope will be a nice homestand.
Against a good team, the Mavericks. Cade Thompson. Ducks inside, sends it back outside. Defensive Dinwiddie, shot clock at 7. Dinwiddie to the baseline off the high glass with a leading scoop and score.
Like I said, if you see a outside defender coming, you should never get your shot blocked. And that was the case right there with Spencer Dinwiddie, who shot that thing to the top of the glass almost, George, to keep Durham from getting it. All because he's throwing.
So Tobias turns baseline, fires and fills it. It gets the deuce right back. 64-60 Pistons. Dinwiddie against Cade on the baseline. Dribbles back out to the wing. Shot clock at 10. Kyrie Irving now against Cade. Clock at 7. Now 6. Klay Thompson drives, whips it to Kyrie, and he triples with 2 on the 24.
Well, that's how they've been playing. They move the basketball, they drive it, they kick it, they share it. The way they play right now, especially with Johnson unavailable.
15 assists already for the Mavs. A quick thank you from Kyrie to Klay Thompson for that pass. Cade to the basket, hits the deck. Kyrie on the other end, misses on the long gun. Gafford with a rebound. Up top to P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie works against Tobias.
George Gafford had 4 block shots in the first half. Now I think he has 5.
This got Cade on the other end.
Here's Cade, and here comes the shot, blocking, rim protecting Gafford. It goes straight up. It was contact, but obviously when you go vertical, you get the benefit of that, and especially when that's your reputation now, as it is with Gafford.
Make it 64-63. Pistons by 1. 10 minutes to play here in the third. Tobias into the paint to Asar Thompson. Lost it, got it back, flips it up, lefty and in.
Over Gafford.
Yeah.
Does that make him feel better now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
His first scratch of the night. Came at a good time. 66-63 Pistons. Kyrie Irving trying to stay away from Tobias Harris. He'll stop and fire. It won't fall. Rebound, Tim Hardaway Jr., the ex-Maverick. Cade starts down the lane. He's tripped down. That was a thud.
J.B. Bickerstaff is going to say that he was already in his gather. Going for a shot right there, and there's an argument.
I don't believe it's going to go that way.
They'll make him take it out on the side. It was close.
Jason Goebel, Ray Acosta, and Jenna Schroeder are the officials for this one. Cade has it topside. Up off the deck. Screen from Asar Thompson. Triple try. Through for 3.
Okay, I got an answer for that.
21 in the scorebook now for Cade Cunningham. Pistons are up 6. Spencer Dinwiddie. Off to Kyrie Irving. Tobias Harris up on him. They swing it to Klay Thompson. Sideline left. Long gun. No. Tobias with a rebound. Tobias flips to Cade. Drives in on Irving. Rainbow gun on the run. No. Off it comes to Klay Thompson. Deep to Chinwood. He saved it, but he saved it to Cade. He sends it way up to Tim Hardaway Jr. Lays it up, plays it in. Timeout, says Jason Kidd. The Pistons lead by 8. That's their biggest lead of the night. Here's 3 for Cade.
Here's an assist for Cade.
21 points and now 4 dimes. And the Pistons lead the Mavericks by 8.
There's an easier way. From fixing your cabinets to cleaning your countertops, taking care of your home is easy with Thumbtack. Download the Thumbtack app and start caring for your home today.
Never clean your gutters again with LeafGuard. LeafGuard's seamless design keeps leaves, pests, and sediment out while directing water away from your home, giving you peace of mind that your home and family are protected from water damage with the industry's premier maintenance-free gutter system. Call 844-6LeafGuard right now for a free estimate and save 20% plus $500 off your purchase and installation. LeafGuard. Get it today. Protected for life.
I give you this designer bag if you can prove to me that you know your finances.
Well, let's do it.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Probably just Netflix and Spotify.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month.
What? The app is telling you all of this?
It shows you all your expenses in one place, and it can even help you create a budget, which I think you need.
Coming from me. Okay.
Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions you didn't know you had. You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
Man, these seats. Right? Wonder how the other guys are doing.
We spent hours finding a deal on these.
Trash. They should have used Game Time. The easiest way to find only the best deals for the best seats with their Game Time picks. What time is it? Game Time.
I mean, keep going. Well deserved. We got a long season ahead of us. Keep carrying us along the way. Keep leading us. And just keep being you. He's a really amazing dude. He's been teaching me a lot of good things, great things about the NBA, about just learning the game, and really it's helping me outside the court too. So I mean, just keep going. Super proud of him. Congratulations to him. He earned it. Sure.
We're making a claim with Cure Auto Insurance that Cade Cunningham's teammates are arguably more excited for Cade on his all-star bid than Cade himself. Guys, Ron Holland, countless others giving him so much love this morning at shoot-around, and he deserves it, guys. He is playing like an all-star, that's for sure.
Great stuff, Natalie. The Cade's teammates. Dallas out of the timeout finds Kyrie alone in the corner, and he triples.
One great player to another. Into the corner, trusting Kyrie Irving, and still got a game here, folks. And a good one.
8 and 10 to play here in the third. Cade with a drive off the high glass with a gun. It's down. Tried to pop out, but didn't. Now he has 23. 73-66 Pistons. Klay Thompson trying to shake free from Cade. Couldn't for a minute. Now he's got a Star Thompson on him. And Ashar trying to pick his pocket. Couldn't get away with it. Inside, the man go to Gafford, and he's hit on the shot try. Ray Acosta will blow the whistle on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, a little doubt there. And good foul if you're Tim Hardaway Jr. Good foul, because that was going to be a dunk, and now he has to go to the free throw line where he makes 71% of his free throws, make him earn it there.
That's the Pistons G League affiliate, the Motor City Cruise at Wayne State Fieldhouse for some affordable, family-friendly fun. Tickets start at just $17 per game. That includes free parking. Head to cruisebasketball.com today for more information. Becomes a better foul now as Gafford missed the first. Mark Followell and Chuck Cooperstein, the fine play-by-play guys for the Mavericks, point out that the Mavs, being in Dallas, entertaining a team, the Pistons, with the guys with Texas roots, especially Cade Cunningham from Arlington, and Marcus Sasser, who played at Houston but grew up in the Dallas area.
Thank you. Thank you, Texas.
Yeah. Gafford made one. He has 15. 73-67. Pistons with the lead. Cade to the lane. Here's the up fake. And the shot from in front, or was it a dish to Jalen Durr? I don't know, but the Mavericks take it away. Klay Thompson has it. Tobias steps back with the hand up, but Klay triples.
Hand up, but not enough. Guys, a quick trigger and you get hot, drop of a dime.
Hardaway Jr. on the other end, his triple try off iron. Thompson tries again. This was off the heel. Jalen Durham with a rebound to Cade. Cade down the lane, gets to the basket, flips it up, it's around and down. He took a little contact on that one, too. He has 25. Dinwiddie tripped on the way to the rim. Pistons rush it up. Tobias gives to Jalen Duren. Now the Mavericks are back. Cade goes baseline, fires from there, fills it up.
He's feeling kind of unstoppable right now. Can you tell? He's tired.
Yes, I can.
You look tired out there right now.
You know what?
On the floor.
You can't miss. You don't want to come out.
Yeah, and guarding Klay Thompson as well. And now Kyrie Irving.
Irving to the baseline. Irving with a miss. Out of bounds to the Pistons. Let's look at the last two hoops.
I mean, this is a lot of energy that he's expending out there to get himself in tight to score. And here, good screen by Duren, rubs out Thompson, and now Cade easily from the baseline 15 feet away. Playing through fatigue, but playing on.
Halfway through the third, Pistons are up 7 here in downtown Detroit and the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Duren against Kelly, who's come off the bench. Recently, two-way signee, and Tobias Harris fires and fills it up.
Tobias is playing a really good and smart and efficient game.
Smart player. He has 13. Pistons lead by 9. Kelly to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, bothered by Hardaway Jr. He's in trouble. Pocket 0. Did he make that in time? Apparently he did. David Bickerstaff thought he might have walked. There's Tobias on the other end. Fired on his shot try.
The ball is...
There's the light. Is the ball still in his hands?
Still in his hands.
That can't be good. They can review that, take it away.
Oh, they'll review it. And they'll do it at the first available stoppage, which is like right now. I think they've already taken it away. Wipe it out, George.
Shot was late. Great job getting the shot airborne by Klay Thompson.
But it does. It gives the Pistons a chance to go up 10, and they do. Yellow light comes on. It's still not only on his fingertips, it's in his palm.
Mm-hmm. Tobias at the free throw line.
That was a good job by Hardaway Jr. to continue to harass and play defense.
He was all over.
All the way through, making that thing late.
Tobias hits both free throws, and the Pistons lead by 11, 81-70. Kyrie Irving looking hard for a shot. They swing it into the corner. Water.
He tries to play what they call bully ball.
Look at that. Look at Tobias.
Yeah, you can see he put his shoulder into Tobias to try and move him, but immovable was Tobias on that play. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Somebody must have said something. Technical? It was a foul, George, away from the basketball while it was still out of bounds. Right here. Beasley and Kyrie Irving. Yep.
Free throw fell. 10-point game. Kyrie Irving from the lane. Mr. Up fake, but he missed the shot. Cade with a rebound. Cade, forecourt to Beasley. Into the corner. Hardaway Jr. missed the three. Paul Reed knocked down, trying to rebound. Foul by Kelly. Tyler Kelly, 7-footer from Oregon State.
This a grab? Or is that a grab?
Here's Hardaway Jr. to the basket. Shot is swatted by Prosper. Clock at 3 now. Hardaway Jr. from the corner. Brings it from downtown. 84-71 Pistons.
That was not an easy shot because the defense was all over Hardaway, much the way he was a moment ago on Thompson.
Najee Marshall has it. Overplayed. And Malik Beasley and Paul Reed. Quentin Grimes took an extra step as he bumped off Cade on the perimeter. Great D by Cade to force the turnover.
This will show you how difficult this shot was. I mean, right there is the defense. The hand is up, but Hardaway Jr. able to knock it down, give him 9 points.
Jaden Ivey here watching his teammates. Keep in mind, folks, the Pistons have done all this since the 1st of January, playing extremely well without the talented Jaden Ivey.
This is their first winning month in 5 years, at least. And they did that without Jaden Ivey. Imagine how good they'll be when he's back and ready to go.
Good to see him out cheering his teammates on. Reed with the shot, yes. Paul Reed hits it. He has 4. Doing many other things for the team as well. 86-71 Pistons. Just under 4 to play in the third. Kyrie Irving keeps the dribble. They found Marshall in the corner. Najee Marshall triples. 15-man from Xavier. Only with the Pelicans. Malik Beasley had to give up on the shot, gave it to Reed. Simone Fontecchio from the paint stops and fires. It won't fall. Oh, Reed follows with a stuff. Dennis Slaughter's going to call him for a foul. Push.
See if we can catch it here. Not a pushing, not a bumping, not a tapping both ways. They're the call it
on anybody. Here's Kyrie Irving in the shot. In and out to Hardaway Jr. Then Hardaway Jr. flying a forecourt. In the corner, Simone Fontecchio's open. That will fall. Off the deck to Kyrie. Kyrie to the basket. Flips it up and in. And he is throwing a foul.
You know, I think that Kyrie Irving really wanted to pass this basketball, but the defense squeezed him immediately, taking away his passing opportunity. So, hey, next best thing, shoot it.
And he can do that any old time. Second foul on Tim Hardaway Jr. will take a timeout. Pistons still lead him by 10.
Your hair is personal, and so is hair loss. Through Hims, you can get access to proven ingredients and simple-to-use formulas for all types of hair loss. Your prescription and any follow-ups or questions are handled by licensed medical providers, 100% online. So whether you want to chew, pop, spray, or drop your way to regrowth, Hims can help you find the hair loss treatment that works for you. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months, get started today at Hims.com.
teamwork. It's about working together and committing to a common goal. NBA Cares is about coming together to lift people up with generosity and genuine heart in the communities where we live, work, and play. Together, we can be an unbeatable team.
You gotta give it up for your Pistons dancer.
We're back inside Little Caesars Arena. The Pistons are enjoying a 10-point lead. Let's get to FanDuel's live line. The Pistons, they are now the favorite in this one. It's a close one, though, guys. Favored here. Total points have actually stayed the same. Over-under is still at 232.5. A lot more energy this third quarter, and Cade, he leads all with 27 points. As always, live odds are subject to change.
Thanks, Natalie. The Pistons with 8 steals and 5 blocks, 11 turnovers for Dallas for 17 Piston points. So there's the great Dwayne Casey. In my mind, one of the best Piston coaches ever.
And he does have
one of the best Raptors coaches ever.
He does have a Coach of the Year award distinction. And he was the one who kind of got this Piston regrouping, rebuilding underway where it is right now.
And what a gentleman. An all-time great gentleman. Cade to forecourt for the Pistons. Long guns and it goes. He has 30 and we're still in the third. Gafford comes out to screen for Kyrie Irving. He doesn't take the screen. He'll go baseline and miss. Pistons come away with it, but Kyrie's on the floor. And we get a whistle and a foul on Paul Reed.
You know, George, group of guys I used to play golf with, you know, you hit the green on a par 3, it's a greenie, but you don't get it unless you get the par. So 3-putting is no good. You got to validate, right? Cade Cunningham was selected All-Star yesterday. So what he's doing tonight, he's validating.
He's going to get the greenie.
Yeah, he's already got it.
Yep.
He's showing you exactly what an All-Star is supposed to look like. Like right here.
Sometimes after a big announcement, that's easier said than done. But Cade has been brilliant tonight. Kyrie. Cade Rose watching. Makes twice. He has 12 in the third. 2 dozen on the night. 2 and 20 left in the third. 10-point game. Marcus Sasser. And it inside. Back top side for Cade. This for 3. Out of bounds. They say off Paul Reed. Ray Acosta makes the call. PJ Washington formed on the sideline. Then the Schroeder calls the foul on Paul Reed.
Maybe some frustration there because that ball was 20 feet away from the hoop and no threat
being lodged by Dallas, and now they get to step to the free throw line with a good free throw shooter.
Talk for a minute about this year's City Edition jersey. We call it Bad to the Bone. It's a bold bone color, paying homage to the team's bad boy mentality and their second NBA championship. Shop the jersey and explore the full City Edition collection today at Pistons313shop.com. PJ Washington. At the first, scores on the second. He has 17. There's a young man in a Bad to the Bone jersey. This is for the basketball. Marcus Sasser to Simone Fontecchio. Clock winds down to 12. Malik Beasley with a long three. Won't go through. Rebound to Washington. P.J. Washington finds Najee Marshall. Back to P.J. Washington. Into the corner it goes. Kyrie Irving ends up with it. Kyrie to the baseline. For a score. Jaden Hardy, originally from Detroit and a former camper of Gregory Kelser, has checked in for the Mavericks, who now are on a 12-3 tear.
This one sets off.
Take a timeout.
Yeah, that bucket set off an alarm. Mavs right back in it.
Officially the year of the state. Happy New Year! Make some noise! New Year!
The Mavericks making a claim since Luka Doncic went down with a calf strain on Christmas. Kyrie Irving leading the way, but P.J. Washington, Spencer Dinwiddie, Quentin Grimes, and Najee Marshall have all seen big upticks in their production without Dallas's franchise player. The Mavs, when Luka doesn't play and Kyrie does, are 11-7. So when you've got a guy like Kyrie as your co-star, that'll take you a long way, even with your star out for now 18 games.
Hey, and when they're on the floor together, they might just get to the finals.
Yep, which they did last year. Pistons out of the timeout with 1:17 to play in the third. Come to forecourt with a 6-point lead.
Dallas bonus.
Cade against Hardy on top of the zone. Gets it down in front. Hooks and hits. What a play. 91-83. He has 32. Pistons back up by 8. Final minute, third quarter. Kyrie Irving. Simone Fontecchio out on it. Kyrie stops in the lane. Misfires. It's off the heel to Paul Reed. Hands to Cade. 40 seconds left in the third. Cade to Malik Beasley for the long gun. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Daniel Gafford to P.J. Washington. Washington into the corner to Marshall. They'll fire short. Got his own rebound, back up off the glass and good.
Boy, how fortunate is he? That was a bad miss, but it came right back to him. He went to the spotted carom and was able to collect.
Cade goes right through the man's defenders to the rim.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
4 seconds to play here in the third. Marshall trying to drive it. Hits it outside to Kyrie Irving. At the buzzer, misses. So the Pistons, thanks to a spectacular drive induced by Cade, will take a 93-85 lead to the fourth here at Little Caesars Arena.
All right, Piston stands at the signs of the Michigan First Credit Union Field with no deal competition. I got my girl Cade here. I got 3 lovely Piston Santas and Hooper, but our Piston Santas are holding 3 cases, each holding a different prize. It could be popcorn, it could be a hat, or it could be the prize you want. A pair of tickets to a future game in the Michigan First Credit Union Club. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, I got some tricks up my sleeve, but first, which case do you want?
I'll take case 1.
All right, we're going with case number 1. Izzy, come over to me. All right, so here we go. So which case are you not going with? Which is the first case you want to eliminate? 2. You're going to eliminate 2. All right, so we're going to open up box number 2. So you're not going home with popcorn. That's a great thing. All right, wait a second. Our banker Hooper's here. He's got an offer. Okay, so Hooper says he wants to buy your case for a prize pack. Yay or nay?
Nay.
Sorry, Hooper, it's a no. I'll give you one final opportunity. Do you want to switch your case? Opt for number 3 instead of 1. Yay or nay? All right, so we're going with 1. But first, let's see what you are not going home with. You're not going home with the hat. Maybe that means you got the ticket. Grand prize, Cade. Congratulations, you are the winner of our Michigan First Credit Union Deal or No Deal Challenge. Can't tell me nothing now. Baby, I know how to fly.
Time now for our Stock X leaders. Kyrie Irving with 26 points on 9 for 21. Cade with 34 points on 15 for 25. What a show by both these stars. Cade will play in his first All-Star game. Kyrie Irving will miss the game this year despite scoring more points than 8 guys who are playing in the game.
You know, I would be surprised, somebody has to bow out for whatever reason, and maybe a couple more guys will end up in that game. Stay tuned.
Yep. Pistons get the ball to start the 4th with an 8-point lead. Tobias from the lane. Spins and guns, it won't go. Rebound to Marshall. Dante Exum works the top. Exum with a drive. Reverse and a hoop. Well, arms and legs. Pistons go the other way to Ron Holland. Gafford blocks the shot. Be careful of him. Washington into the corner to Exum. Dante Exum backs up with a dribble. Now to P.J. Washington from in front. Knocked away. Nice swipe by Tobias. Off to Marcus Sasser. Marcus with a pull-up 3. Won't go through. Marshall with a rebound. They're just underway in the 4th, and the Pistons are up 6 here in Detroit. P.J. Washington fires topside and fills it up. And now they're only up 3.
P.J. Washington, another 20-point effort. Talk about taking advantage of an opportunity.
And a double-double, 20 and 11 rebounds. Ron Holland with a corner 3. It is off the rim. Rebound, Jalen Durham. Outside to Malik Beasley. Here's the long gun. That come out. It did. That's the bottom line. Exum to the basket. Challenged by Jalen Durham. Down goes Dante Exum. Jalen blocked the shot, but they'll get him for the foul. Okay, look, he did get him on the arm.
Well, he didn't allow the N one. Again, you make a guy who's going to make a certain bucket go to the free throw line by denying him at the basket to take it.
Here's the Malik shot that somehow didn't go.
3/4 of the way down.
Man. The producer, Jason Disick, said it's remarkable that it didn't go. And I would say, I agree. Dante Exum got one. 93-91 Pistons. Marcus Sasser with the basketball for the home team. Malik Beasley lobs it to Jalen Duren, knocked away and out of bounds by Washington.
I'm going to say that Gafford, who certainly affects his full share of shots, I think he affected this pass. You know, he made Beasley throw that thing up a mile high.
Exactly right. Pistons outside to Jalen Duren, jump catch against Gafford. Marcus Sasser, 5 on the clock. Squares up and gun. It won't go. Out of bounds. Off Jalen Duren, says Jason Goebel. You look at Jason Kidd. Here's a swipe by Ron Holland. Looking away from Exum. Drive, dunk. And the Pistons are up 95-91.
Active hands, beautiful defense right there.
He and Asar Thompson do some great things on the court with full tilt hustle. Back into the basket. Missed it. Challenged by Jalen Duren. Away it comes to Holland. Banged by Exum and fouled.
And just like that, a little Holland surge. First defensively, steal and score, and then on the other end, again, defensively, just active hands. He has that effect at any stage of the game, and it always provides a lift. And the Pistons need those types of lifts in a game like this. This is anybody's game, folks.
9-22 still to play. Tobias Harris into the corner. To Beasley, back to Tobias. Sasser from the wing. Missed the three. Rebound tapped out and recovered in backcourt by Malik Beasley. Tobias drives it, stops on the baseline, fires, fills it. Tobias Harris has been money tonight. He has 17. 7 out of 11. Marshall with the basketball, screen from Gafford. Marshall snakes his way inside. Gafford shot blocked by Jalen Duren, but he fouled him. With the Pistons 3-game plan, fans, you choose 3 games that work best for your schedule. All at an exclusive rate. For select games, $5 will be donated toward keeping the Great Lakes clean, courtesy of Bell's Brewery. Visit pistons.com/lakes to learn more. Gafford gets the first. There's the great Dave Bing. Wonderful job as mayor of Detroit. Wonderful job as the owner of Bing Steel.
Mentor to many. Yes, one of the most loyal people you'll ever meet. And there, fittingly, hangs his jersey number.
21, raised to the rafters. Remember that night. It was a wonderful night. Gafford got 1 for 2. 97-92. Marcus Sasser for the lane. Marcus Sasser. Guns on the run, it goes. 99-92. Marcus with a half a dozen. Kyrie Irving's back. Irving leans in the lane. Missed the shot. Drew a foul. He almost got that thing to dance and drop. Foul is on Ron Holland.
He was aware of where the defense was and positions himself right in front of Holland. Holland not going to be able to put the brakes on. There's the contact. You're going to the free throw line. Now it's just a matter of where you go for 1 or 2.
A model citizen and teammate, it appears, in Dallas.
He's happy there. You know, what you have on the floor tonight, folks, and I hope you've been able to enjoy it, 2 of the best one-on-one players in the game. Cade Cunningham for the Pistons, who's sitting with 34 points right now, and Kyrie Irving, who's gunning for 28. They get so much of their stuff on their own.
2 perfect free throws for Kyrie with Cade watching. Kyrie 7 for 7 at the stripe. Pistons with a 5-point lead in the ball. The Cade still resting. 8 minutes left. Marcus Sasser down the lane. Cups it up. Fills it up. Marcus now with 8. 4 of them here in the last moment. Kyrie Irving with a good handle, top side to P.J. Washington. They swing it back to Kyrie on top. Missed. Rebound, Jalen Duren to Tobias. Pistons are up 7. 7:47 to play. Marcus Sasser keeps the dribble. They got Washington out on him. He'll step back, done for 3. Off the rim. Saved by Washington to Prosper.
Sasser's three-pointer's been off tonight, but he's got a couple of nice shots going down the lane.
P.J. Washington misses on a drive. Howard tries to pull his way to the basket. And the officials can't decide who knocked it out of bounds. So we'll jump it up.
This is probably
have to get a jump ball out of this.
I was about to say, if it's not a foul, then the ball would be off Holland, and it would be Dallas's basketball. So if you're Detroit, you're thinking, hey, hurry up and toss this ball. Hurry up and throw this thing up. Before they change their mind.
Conversation now. We look at Sean Sweeney on the left and Jason Kidd on the right. The two guys have coached together for a long time. Sean, of course, is here with Dwayne Casey as well. Pistons win the jump.
Dallas in their zone.
Tobias doubled on the baseline. Shot back for the flush on the follow by Jalen Duren.
See, that's the thing about a zone. Hard to sometimes block out because you don't have a defined block out assignment.
P.J. Washington stretched out that length, didn't he? Forward inside. It's 103-96. He has 23. Or is it 22? He's got 20-something. Pistons to the basket.
Look at Duren, just waiting for it to come off.
Marcus Sasser, meantime, gets 2 more. He has 10, and the Pistons lead 105-96. Timeout, Mavericks.
Do you think a man has ever used Blue Chew with you?
Yeah, my boyfriend, he uses it all the time. Proudly.
Oh my god, so he's like subscribed to that.
Yeah.
Really? And you like it?
Oh, it's on my card.
Babe, really?
I have needs. What do you mean, really?
So you pay for his Blue Chew?
It's like an investment in myself.
Gee, so you're just supporting him.
Of course.
And in turn, he's supporting you.
He's taking care of me, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Sports has always brought people together. We watch it together. We debate it together. There's no coming back from 28-3. We talk about it together.
Yo, dude, he just dropped a new video.
All that comes together in Sleeper, the only sports app I use. It has everything: community, live scores, blazing fast news, and fantasy leagues. So you can enjoy sports the way we always have. Together.
Welcome. 59,000 viewers.
Nice is in the arena. I said the ice is in the arena.
Let go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now.
The primetime performance is brought to you by
Huntington Bank. It is really brought to you by Cade Cunningham, who is out there having a night, pretty much doing whatever he wants. You can see the Mavs, they're around him, they're aware of him, they game plan to stop him. But that game plan has not played out. He is scoring at will. 16 points in the third quarter alone. He's back out on the floor to add to his total of 34, where we sit now.
Cade's career high is 43. There's our numbers man, Joe Agenson. Clay Thompson with the basketball for the Mavericks. Screen from Gafford. First 12 pass swipe by Marcus Sasser. Ahead to Cade. Cade with a double clutch glasses. No, but there's contact and a foul. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. Sar Thompson up and ready to check back in. It's announced today that not only will Cade be an all-star, but Sar Thompson will play in the Rising Stars game. First free throws up and in for Cade. Fouls on Dinwiddie. Tobias Harris has been terrific tonight. Will come out with 6 and 18 to play. I'd say, you're an all-star, why not MVP? He's been the MVP in this game. Cade with 3 dozen now. He makes both free throws. It's 107 to 96. Kyrie Irving at the elbow. Couple of up fakes. Gets to the lane. Lost it. Got it back. Dishes it inside. And Gafford got swatted. Watch it.
Kyrie had nothing. Gafford had nothing. And then it goes off Gafford, according to the officials.
We give Marcus Sasser credit for getting a hand on the shot. Piston inside to Jalen Duren, and he's tied up. P.J. Washington tied him up.
Keep in mind, the Pistons tonight playing without, obviously, Jay Knight, but they're also playing without Isaiah Stewart, who is a valuable defensive presence and rebounder for them these days.
For sure. On the jump, saved by Tim Hardaway Jr. A lob inside Marcus Sasser for Jalen Duren for a Jalen jam. He has 14. Washington to the basket on the other end. Jalen Duren makes it miss. Cade to forecourt with Gafford riding him. He goes to the inside. Thompson missed the dunk. Jalen Duren fouled on the stick-back try by P.J. Washington.
You've got a team that has played with great energy. Here's the beautiful feed up top. Gafford couldn't get to it. Very good. But the Pistons have been playing with great energy, fired up most of the night, and now running downhill on the Mavericks. Stretching out, George. Yep. It's almost like the Pistons are getting stronger while the Mavericks are starting to wilt a little bit.
Jalen Duren's first free throw is up and it's in. 15 and 14 rebounds. 6 for 8 from the floor for Jalen Duren. Now 3 out of 4 at the stripe. One more coming. And he nails it. Jalen Duren lengthens the lead to 111 to 96.
That's the
Mavericks basketball. Marshall to forecourt. After topside, flips it to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie, no, looks it to the corner, comes out on the wing to Spencer Dinwiddie, missed it. Marcus Sasser boards it, Cade has it. 5 minutes left. Big time screen by Jalen Duran on Washington. But Washington went down hard, and Jalen's called for his 4th foul.
Well, whether it was a lot of contact there or not, it was contact because Duran didn't have a chance to sit. Or whatever it meant, Washington helped sell it. Now Dallas has the ball.
Kyrie Irving is trying to bat it away, and the Mavericks step out of bounds with it. 4:49 to play. Cade Cunningham to forecourt, officially an All-Star. The announcement came last evening. And he played like an All-Star for sure in this one.
4 minutes left.
Marcus Sasser works the baseline. In front of Paul Reed, fires and fills it. Pistons have a 17-point lead. Paul Reed has scored 6.
This was their 17th assist. It seems like they've been sharing it much more than that.
I would agree. Spencer Dinwiddie against Desar Thompson. Shot clock at 10. Gafford comes to get it. Doubles to Marshall. Marshall over Hardaway Jr. got a piece of it, I think. Rebounded inside, but late on the clock. It ran out before the Gafford dunk.
Here's where, knowing the clock, you would know that you don't have time to dunk it because you got to keep it in your hands a little bit longer when you're dunking it because you got to get it up over the rim. With that clock dwindling in your Gafford, that ball's got to be up high on the glass so that it's out of your hands before the clock goes off.
Jason Kidd's gone to his bench. Pistons have a lot of second chance points. Don't get assists on those. Here is Cade to the lane. A reverse block by Kelly. They'll get it back. 4 on the clock. Gets to the basket, flips it up, it's in. Scramble for the rebound. Prosper has it. Kessler Edwards rifles it to Jaden Hardy, who misses. Pistons have the basketball in a 113-96 lead. 3:12 to go in the game. Marcus Sasser in front of Paul Reed. Ball batted away, picked up by Hardaway. Cade shot from the top won't fall. Prosper with a rebound. Dante Exum before court.
Don't know how much more playing time Cade will get or how many more shots he'll get, but it would be nice.
Rule is already out.
It'd be nice if we can get 40 here.
This game's been decided, and the Pistons are up 113-96.
Let's go flatten out and let Cade kind of do his thing here.
Cade has 36, playing against Kessler Edwards. Young man from Pepperdine. Cade to the basket, off the glass is good with a lefty hook on the run. Cade has 38. 2:15 left. Kelly screens for Exum. Desar Thompson's down. Exum to Prosper, goes baseline. This inside, tapped in by Kyler Kelly.
I know the fans want 40.
And they know where he is. Cade drives it, hooks and hits. Make it 40 points for the Pistons All-Star, Cade Cunningham. Ties his season high. A minute and 35 to play.
Beautiful night by Cade. Fans screaming MVP. Well, heck, that's what's next. After the All-Star,
Right.
they start setting your sights a little bit higher. But what a night.
Crowd saluting Cade. We'll take a break. The Pistons will win the game. They're way up with 1:31 to play.
1 minute.
Your hair is personal, and so is hair loss. Through Hims, you can get access to proven ingredients and simple-to-use formulas for all types of hair loss. Your prescription and any follow-ups or questions are handled by licensed medical providers, 100% online. So whether you want to chew, pop, spray, or drop your way to regrowth,
Uh-oh! I think we found them. I think we found the winner. It's you! Congratulations! You are tonight's verified fan of the game.
That's crazy. No war, you is no bush. You with no cash, Atlanta, no kush. Britney with no drama, Alicia with no crime, New York with no flavor, the world with no haters, Obama with no color, Hillary with no.
Scan the QR code now.
Well, just about the only drama that remained would be, can Cade get 40? 36 sounded really good, which is where he is right now with the basketball. Gets it up to 38 right there. And then one more opportunity. Going, it would probably be his last. Sub for poised to come in. He gets 40, folks. And just in case you didn't know, Jalen Duren's going to let you know.
Remarkable night for Cade. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears over the years, bringing him to his first All-Star appearance coming up next month. Won't be his last. Prosper at the line for the Mavs with 1:31 to play. The Mavs with this one would hit the century mark, but the Pistons are sitting at 117.
First things first, George. To get over 500, you got to get to
500, and that's what's happening tonight.
Exactly.
The Clinton checked in for the Pistons, had it in the post, missed on the turning guy. Out of bounds to the Pistons.
A sign of hustle for the Pistons, 27 second chance points. They were all over the glass. 62 points in the paint. They imposed their will on the Mavericks.
Linton misses from the corner. Mavs to Prosper. This fired to Ron Holland. 1:08 to play. Marcus Sasser, topside equipment.
Go for it, young fella.
Bobby Clipper with a clock at 4. Gave it up to Holland. He'll rise and fire. It won't fall. Rebound. Nared by Paul Reed. Reed from the baseline. Shot is short. Headed outside to Dante Exum for Dallas. Looking against Wendell Moore Jr. on top. Kelly screens. Exum shoots a pass outside for Prosper. Just is deep to Kelly. Got him a deuce. 117 to 102. And the Pistons will get a roar from the crowd. And they won't shoot. The Pistons are back at 500. First game back after a grueling road trip. And that's it, folks. Cade Cunningham, now an all-star, played like one tonight. He finishes with 40 in 36 minutes, shoots 17 for 30. Thanks for joining us for our game coverage. For Special K and our crew, I'm George Blaha, sending it now to Mickey York and Grant Long for Pistons Live postgame.
All right, George, thank you very much. Detroit gets it done against Dallas tonight. The Pistons all-star had that kind of night. Pistons reserves badly outplayed the Mavericks bench, and the Pistons could be charged with robbery following all the steals they made tonight. We're in hot pursuit of a post-game edition of Pistons Live next.
First of score tonight. Biggest thing Michael Malone pointed to in a loss Wednesday night against the Knicks when New York had 23 points off of Denver's turnovers. Denver had just 3 off of New York. Shot clock down to 3. Jackson, did they have time for it? They did. Lowry short. Murray up ahead. Strawther finds Jokic. Jokic can't float it in. Yabusele the rebound. Jokic 6 for 9 from the floor, 15 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds.
So they are trying to be a little more aggressive here with Maxey. Brown trying to deny. They set the stagger. He gets the catch. Can he get the corner?
Everybody chasing Maxey there, who steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and this is something Kyle Lowry had a conversation with about Tyrese Maxey, because Cassidy had documented earlier in the game some of the frustrations, multiple defenders, the constant attention because no Joel. And Lowry just said, hey, don't fight the game. If the double comes, move it, we'll get it back to you.
Strawther out to Murray. Murray with Yabusele hanging. Murray trying to take it. Murray's jumper. Nice job by Yabusele. Then Murray flags it down and lays it in through the contact.
He has made some really tough shots tonight, Jamal Murray.
Edwards. 27 for Murray. He has 8 assists and 6 boards. And Jokic is hugged by Lowry.
Let's watch Jamal Murray at work. We saw a couple of these types of shots in the first half where he's having to be creative, put some touch in English.
Murray will check out. He's on triple-double watch, too.
Now, Russell Westbrook coming back in. Russell finally got a bucket to go. But let's see, can he not turn it over and maybe get some two-man action going?
5 assists tonight for 5 turnovers. Oh, what a look. Jokic just passed Strawther open. He caught it just in time for the bucket. 12 assists for Jokic. Strawther 12 off the bench.
He does make people better, doesn't he?
It's unbelievable. We were talking about it before, just the decision for who goes to the bench for Denver, because obviously for Christian Brown now going to the bench, it means less minutes with Jokic. It's like, do you want to be on the field with Patrick Mahomes?
Yes. The answer is a definitive yes.
Jokic lost it, both from behind. Here comes Jackson, a little hot. A loose handle. Maxey dips inside, can't finish it. Now Denver off and running. 4-on-3 development. Wow, look out. Michael Lowry took a big-time charge there from Christian Brown. Big contact.
He just knew it was coming. Know your personnel. No one in the last 10 years has drawn more charges in the NBA than that guy right there. He knew what was coming, folks.
Hey, buddy, sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Where's 24/7 sweat protection?
You did this to my pets.
Hoops. The game is about showing out.
It's about owning the moment.
It's about determination.
It's about confidence.
Boomer Hoops. See the game like we do.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza, guys.
Get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99 only at Pizza Hut.
And coming up next in our doubleheader on ESPN, Steph Curry. Still doing Steph Curry things on a nightly basis as the Warriors host the Suns. Fun game. KD, Steph, stick around. Said it before, big win the other night for Golden State against OKC. You know, they still are having little flashes amidst their struggles.
Yeah, and what do you do as an organization?
Yeah.
In Philadelphia, a lot of questions about if Joel doesn't come back, you go on a losing streak. Remember, they have a top 6 protected pick, I think. But you don't want to tell people to go lose games. And the way Maxey's playing and the competitive spirit this group has shown, I think you keep fighting for every win.
Especially with what's happened over these last 4. Kai's been bleeding a lot tonight.
No, I wonder, did you open a wound and then you know how you get a wound and it's just going to, because it's the same finger.
That's right. It is amazing for Lowry, 19 years in the league and still willing to stand in there and take a charge like that from Christian Brown. I mean, that was a full head of steam.
Yeah, and a big, strong, downhill driver, like Christian Brown. It's an exceptional skill. And, I mean, and that's somebody who's 17 years in and just thinking, well, I know exactly where Christian Brown is going.
Right.
He's trying to get back to his right hand. He's not passing this basketball.
Hits like that sent Kyle Lowry right to the TV booth, It's Council in the corner. And Council gets fouled. To call that on Jokic. His second. 4th team foul on Denver. They did a nice job navigating. They picked up 3 team fouls in the first 2.5 minutes of the quarter, and then not another till right there.
That's huge. To me, a big part of playing defense is tough, physical, but not foul.
Here's Maxey. Finds Jackson into the corner. Council attacking, can't finish. Yabu Singh, another offensive rebound. He's had a huge night, a career high 28 points, now has 7 boards. Many of them have been on the offensive glass. Maxey, 2 to shoot. Maxey, step back, long, no. Westbrook backs it alive for rebound with a 6-second difference game in shot clock. Westbrook kicks it out. Strawther hits the three.
That's Russell Westbrook at his best. Get below the free throw line, draw multiple, and then find somebody. It's been a good stretch of this game out of sorts.
15 off the bench for Strawther. Shot clock turned off. 4 seconds left in the frame. Maxey gives it up. Council.
Don't fight the game, Ryan. This team is sending two at Tyrese Maxey, and what he's doing is he's saying, all right, guys, multiple are coming at me. I've got to trust you. Council rewards that trust. And look, we've got a game in the fourth.
No, it's better than one Papa John's pizza, two Papa John's. For only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's. Bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
Hi. Play for an ultra?
Thirsty for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior light beer.
Target made Good and Gather for you, helping you save on sparkling waters in tastes you'll love. Made with natural flavors in fantastic combinations. We made Good and Gather for you, only at Target.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
All aboard, Mother says, and down the hill they fly. They race across the frozen pond. She shoots, she scores, they cry. There's no day like a snow day. A fact you can't deny. Goldfish, the snack that smiles back.
BK melts. Wanna warm up? This sure helps. Classic bacon, shroom, and Swiss. BK melts, season is tasty bliss. BK, have it your way.
You not seeing reverse hurdle a dude this year?
It's the playoff.
You should put that on Prize Picks.
New members, download the Prize Picks app during the playoffs for $50 instantly when you play your first $5 line. Prize Picks. Run your game.
I'm Malika Andrews. Let's take a look at tonight's difference maker, brought to you by CarMax. And it's a first-time All-Star, Cade Cunningham. On his way to dropping 40, he dropped Daniel Gafford for the bucket there. Pistons win. Don't look now, but they're 500 on the season. Let's get you back to Philadelphia after this.
With cricket, we're all about honesty. What you see is what you get. Nothing to hide.
Okay, my turn. These are hair plugs. I used to be bald. Whew. Feels good to get that off my chest, which was always hairy. Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation.
Have you ever dreamt of getting 2 of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Pretty good dream. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
And now your action weather broadcast. We've got shifting weather conditions on the horizon. Expect high winds, scattered thunderstorms, cold front, and dense fog. It's a wild one out there.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
NBA Friday presented by State Farm here with Nick Nurse. And Nick, Gershon Yabusele already with a career high. What has stood out to you about how he's impacting this game?
Well, he's been really active and mixing it up a little bit. I mean, Joker's protecting the rim a lot. He just continues to pop. He made some threes. They're starting to rotate a little bit, so now he's got to attack the rim on the closeout. And he's sprinkled in some offensive rebounding.
You guys have been beating the Nuggets a little bit at their own game and past range points. How do you carry over that momentum in the fourth?
Well, we got to get stops if we want to run, and I have been really hard to guard. We're having a hard time with it. I think the biggest thing we got to do is we got to go after the ball a little bit more, and almost play a little bit riskier, and see if we can create some more turnovers.
Hey, listen, with all their talent absences, you got to do some things, and that's what Philadelphia is doing. Michael Malone's got to call another timeout. How about this, Ryan? Each of these teams has had at least 30 points in all three quarters. Let's see what happens offensively in the fourth.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
They say destiny finds you. Unless your dad and brother want you to have a quarterback destiny instead.
Hey, enough of this, Eli.
You can't ruin my destiny, Peyton. Not this time. I'm 44 now.
Oh, I will, because America is going to pick me to make the FanDuel kick of destiny.
Your hubris is your weakness, big brother. May the best man win.
FanDuel, Kick of Destiny 3. Make a free pick to compete for a share of $10 million in bonus bets. And new customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets.
On it too now, only on digital. With exclusive bonus including deleted scenes.
Wow.
It's a joyous adventure the whole family will love.
You might want to hold on.
Buy it now, only on digital.
And more party of three.
When you're with Amex Platinum, exclusive dining benefits and travel perks like room upgrades at fine hotels and resorts, wow, make going out for your favorite food take on a whole new meaning. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
Oh, that's very,
Right?
This store doesn't have agent force, so an AI agent didn't tip off the stylist as to what I might actually wear.
Yes.
Oh, that's a commitment. Hey, bud, what do you think? You know, people can see you out here. Love you too.
Agent Force helps retailers prevent fashion fails. It's what AI was meant to be.
Everyone knows good things come in threes, like Dave & Buster's Eat, Drink, and Play combo for just $19.99, including one mouth-watering entree, a refreshing beverage, a $10 power card, and a whole lot of fun, which means you enjoy a delicious meal for under $10. But look, that's 5 good things. Good things come in threes at Dave & Buster's with the Eat, Drink, and Play combo for just $19.99. Buy in-store today.
The upcoming national TV schedule, ABC tomorrow, Lakers at the Knicks, 8:30 Eastern, TNT Tuesday, Celtics, Cavs, and Lakers, Clippers. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Ruco Doors first, Cassidy Hubbard, our entire NBA on ESPN crew. Appreciate hanging out with us. First game of the doubleheader, Suns, Warriors coming up next, KD and Steph. Tie 105, a minute into the fourth here in Philly. Brown, 3 to shoot. Jokic on the bench to begin this quarter. Brown coughs it up. Council doubles back. Lowry fires. Put it slam.
That to me is about the level of aggression on the defensive end. Everybody who had the ball in their hands for Denver, the pressure was up and into them.
Oh, they're able to carry the 3 with a lot of pressure on him at the 7-0 run.
Come on, Ryan.
Jackson able to force it in. To your point about the defense, I love that question from Cassidy to begin the fourth. And a foul underneath as Gordon had the size inside.
Well, this is something, you know, they are downsized, right, and have to be. You have Bona on the floor, but even he and Yabusele, they're not like massive presences at the rim. Aaron Gordon's somebody you can post up in isolation.
9-1 away. Philadelphia in front. Murray, Hackworth in the corner, and then gets fouled. Foul on Reggie Jackson.
But does that team foul 4 already in the quarter? 2. Team foul 2. So we're a little early for 4.
Yeah. Who feels up?
Yeah, 2 to 6 9.
Murray can spin. Murray gets fouled. Bona with the tip. Lowry at 3 short. Bona, the big minutes here, back on the floor for it. Trying to find help, does in Lowry. A lot of activity from Bona. 1 to shoot, Jackson didn't see it. And Lowry didn't get it off in time.
Let's give Denver some credit. They too are amping up the pressure. You're going to play a little bit differently. Jokic is on the floor. So you have got Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon, excellent individual defenders. Brown, a good defender. Their pressure has turned up as well.
31 minutes as he sits on that Denver bench. Maxey getting ready to check back in for Philly. Brown gives it up. Murray directs traffic. 5 to shoot. Murray spinning, sinking, and hitting. 29 for Jamal Murray.
When he's right, he plays with a swagger, and the off-the-bounce jumper is going.
Fifth most mid-range jumpers in the league. Oubre and it poked away by Strother. Brown flicks it ahead, and Watson flushes it down.
That push-ahead pass going to get a timeout from Nick. Nice job by Brown to push ahead, understanding the athlete that's standing in front of him.
Michael Malone says Christian Brown has turned us into more of a running team. Does so here with Watson cashing in.
Subway's got a new meal of the day with chips and a drink for just $6.99. Or if you're big hungry, make it a footlong for only $3 more. Huh, big hungry. Is that a thing? That should be a thing. Find your fresh with the all. New $6.99 meal of the day at Subway. This President's Day, feel the freedom to style your space with modular sectionals starting at $6.99.
Tap into Etsy for home and style staples to help you set any vibe. From custom lighting under $150 to vintage jackets under $100. For affordable pieces to help you make a fresh start, Etsy has it.
Target made up and up for you, helping you save on hand soaps. With plant-derived ingredients and custom fragrances. With luscious foam to stir the senses. We made up and up for you, only at Target.
Burger King has a deal for all. $5 duo answers hunger's call. $7 trio, more options for y'all. Which one will you choose? Happy day, having your way.
Tax Act knows taxes can be confusing, so we've got experts, live human experts, to talk to if you get stuck. Or if you just...
In national hockey, you got to play the game hard, you got to play it smart. Here's the shot. Two original 6 rows. Players are capable of amazing things. Breaks twice. Scores.
Anderson won. Rangers Bruins at 3:30. On ABC at ESPN Plus.
Christmas, Jamal Murray has upped his points per game by 3 and his efficiency to a large degree. He's been in attack mode. The number of drives per game is strikingly different than pre-Christmas. And when he's right, this team is so dangerous because in addition to what you have with Russell and Jokic, now Jamal can man those second units.
Oubre can't finish out the at that time. Empty possession for Denver. Maxey back in. Philadelphia down 1. Maxey can't throw it in. Rebound secured by Strother as Jokic saunters to the scorer's table. Brown looking to take Bona. Brown bangs into Bona.
How about that individual defense?
Here's Brown going baseline. Gordon a 3. He got it.
It's a little experience right there from Aaron Gordon.
Denver does not shoot many of them, but accurate from 3. 9 of 18 from downtown. Philadelphia 18 for 35 as the Sixers turn it over, and Jokic comes back in.
Jokic and Yabusele. So let's see which one gets the better. Of the final 6:48, because Yabusele has been problematic for them to guard as Jokic has been.
No doubt. Been available to them.
It should be noted, Cassie Hubbard giving us the word that Russell Westbrook questionable with hamstring tightness.
Council flips it out. Gordon throws it away into the third row, maybe more.
And I mentioned it, Ryan, because he's in the closing units, typically.
Yes. Went back to the locker room after that early timeout in the fourth that Denver took. Watson, good look. Comes free for the slam.
And you see Yabusele and Council. Both putting their hands up.
Lead is 6 for Denver. 34 assists tonight for the Nuggets. Maxey into the paint. Surrounded. 7 to shoot. Council. Denver would welcome that attempt. Council drives it instead. Hand finished. Gets the rebound and squirts it out to Denver. The arms of Murray. Here's Jokic. Working out with Sele. And it knocked away. And Philadelphia comes up with another steal. 17th Denver turnover. Maxey got fouled, and it'll be on the floor. Third foul on Jokic. Second team foul on Denver. Justin Edwards will come and get Council. The Oubre, Maxey, Edwards, Gordon, and Yabusele for Philadelphia. You have Murray, Jokic, Watson, Brown, and Porter for Denver. Gordon a deep one. Big three there for Philly.
A couple steps beyond the arc. And the two guards, you're clean switching, but you're so concerned about Maxey. Eric is ready on the catch there.
Murray gets it up. Porter knocks it down. Porter with 24 points tonight. 10 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3. Gordon, another long two.
Again, you're worried about Maxey. Eric is just spotting up, and his range, he's most comfortable, it feels like, from that deeper 3 territory.
20 and 3 of the night for Philadelphia. Their season high is 21. Brown can't swivel it in. It's the putback. It's good. Jokic 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Would be his 22nd of the season. Oh, Maxey, the flyby. Oubre down. So is Watson as the Nuggets go the other way and throw it at him now.
And Oubre is really hurting.
And Watson is as well. Now Oubre gets up, sticking out his ear. Watson limping. Maxey, back on the company. Timeout, Denver. It's a 1-point game.
So Maxey assists twice to Eric Gordon. And then back-to-back drives where you say, he's got no angle and no shot. They trail by 1.
Guys. Still working, eh? Take tomorrow off. Keys.
We about to level up. We about to level up.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. Book today.
Popeyes has the wing game on lock for your watch party. With 8 crispy, bold Louisiana wing flavors and bone-in or boneless, you just might have everyone chanting MVP in your direction. Chicken from Popeyes.
Tyrese Maxey, yet another brilliant basketball game. You're concerned about making sure you're taking him away. And Eric Gordon has a couple of threes off Maxey passes. In fact, Philly is 9 for 10 off his passes. Now he's one-on-one isolated. Brown's a pretty good defender, but this guy is absolutely electric. I'm going to say this. He's bringing it every night in the face of frustration that neither Paul George or Joel Embiid could seem to be on the floor or stay on the floor. His competitive stamina and toughness and desire to play, just great respect.
Jokic needed the 3. Was his first attempt of the night. Shooting it at 47% this season. Maxey with 34 points.
Could seem to be on the floor or stay on the floor. His competitive stamina and toughness and desire to play, just great respect.
Jokic needed the 3. Was his first attempt of the night. Shooting it at 47% this season. Maxey with 34 points. 9 assists. He's 13 of 23 from the floor. Maxey wanted to ball, but had lost the handle a little. Edwards, 6 to shoot. Maxey cutting, finishing. Philadelphia back in front. Points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds for Jokic. Here's Maxey. Maxey. Seven to shoot. Max. He's slicing, taking, can't hit, but got fouled.
That little hang dribble. That hang dribble that just keeps the dribble alive.
Opportunity for Denver to jump in front. A game that's had 15 lead changes and 5 ties. Here's Jokic with the mismatch on Maxey. Walks him down. Jokic, that is too easy. Plus the foul. The help never came, and Jokic puts Denver back in front.
And the ball is with the two guys who have had so much success together. The pass delivered, you got the small on Jokic, and he's just going to back you down. His touch is so special, Ryan.
Jokic completes the three-point play, and Philadelphia will take a timeout. 23 points, 13 assists, 9 rebounds for Nikola Jokic. He has scored the last 6.
Boy,
assisted on another.
The response, though, I mean, Philadelphia had taken the lead. They had all the momentum going in their direction. Gordon had hit a couple of deep threes. Maxey had that personal 8-0 run. You give up the lead, and yet the experience of Jokic and Murray and Brown, who also is on that championship team, they just keep playing, get to their two-man action, and boom.
Coming up next, Devin Booker, KD and the Suns taking on Steph Curry and the Warriors, second game of our doubleheader.
And this will be another quarter, I believe, where both teams will have gone at least 30 points, if I'm not mistaken, although Philly may be just shy of that. Listen, you have to execute here, obviously. Maxey's going to have the ball in his hands. I would assume, Ryan, that Denver is going to send multiple at him and try to get him to give it up. The last Philly three came on ball reversal to the corner. The low man was Nikola Jokic, and he had to dead sprint from the middle of the floor. If you get that kind of three, if you're Philadelphia and he's covering that ground, I think you're content with that.
Philadelphia's matched the season high with 21 made threes tonight. Maxey's been brilliant. 38 points, 9 assists. Yabusele, a career-high 28. Kelly Oubre with 25. 24 for Michael Porter from Denver. Murray with 29 and 9 assists. And Nikola Jokic a rebound away from a triple-double.
And if they put Nikola in the action, he tries to impact the ball at the point of the screen. Let's see if they try to bring him to it.
Here's Maxey taking on Gordon. Maxey blows by 40.9 for Tyrese Maxey. Philadelphia's tied at 130.
He did to stay in front. The crossover so special.
Murray 2 for 1 for Denver. Jokic a 3. The three-time MVP shining down the stretch. Denver leads by 3. Philly can go 2 for 1 as well. Maxey couldn't finish, but got the whistle. It's unbelievable, Doris. Maxey just dashes to the rim at will.
Listen, on most nights, trying to contain him is hard. If he's getting ahead of steam, forget about it. Aaron Gordon's a good individual defender, but he is no match for the speed. Once the crossover happens and he gets outside the hips of Aaron Gordon, good night.
Boy, Maxey and Jokic down the stretch of this game, just terrific. Maxey up to 41. Jokic now at 26. And after not attempting a 3 until late in this fourth, he's now hit. Jokic, this is 2 key threes down the stretch. Maxey makes it a 1-point game.
You can obviously play this straight. How aggressively do you play it if you're Philadelphia? They talked about taking risks. You need to stop first and foremost.
Both teams in the bonus, 10-second difference, game and shot clock. 1-point Denver lead. Murray behind the clock. Here comes the two-man action with Jokic. Double comes. Jokic, 4 to shoot. Jokic on the drive. Lockers in for 2. Timeout, Philadelphia. Foley, Jokic down the stretch. And it's a 3-point Nuggets lead.
I think he's looking for the end one for sure. But how about Jokic and the ability to punish you from every spot of the floor? Early on in the game, he's punishing you with his passing and his post game. Double comps. He's like, I got one man to beat. To me, that's an end one. Like Kelly Oubre is up underneath him. Jamal doesn't fight the game, gets off the double team. It's one man to beat. I mean, to me, that's an end one. Am I crazy?
I know you're not crazy at all. I think, absolutely. That should have been an and one, and that's what the extended conversation was with Jokic and Murray with the officials afterwards. Meanwhile, neither team has a timeout remaining. Philadelphia, 12.7 seconds left. They'll advance into half court, down 3.
So we were here recently with Tyrese Maxey, and one of the things you've seen Nick do is give him a head start to let him use his speed. I mean, you could, if you do it very efficiently, go for a 2 and try to extend the game with fouls. But I think if he can turn the corner and find the next guy, as well as they've shot the 3 tonight, Ryan, right? Like Yabusele has shot it so well. I got to believe is Aaron Gordon going to be on the floor here coming out of this? In fact, he is. So you've got Oubre, Edwards, Yabusele, of course, Maxey.
And of course, part of the decision, 2 versus 3.
Yeah, do you foul?
Yep, exactly.
And can you do it on a downward dribble or in a situation where it's safe to foul and somebody's not getting into their shooting? I foul, but it's philosophically, what's the time left when you foul? And you have to do it cleanly.
Gordon to inbound. Philly down 3. Gordon gets it into Yabusele. Opportunity to foul. Denver did not. Oubre go to the hoop. 7 seconds left. Yabusele can't reverse it in. Tip is good for Oubre. 4 seconds left as Murray is fouled with 3.3. A little bit of an unorganized possession there, though, for Philadelphia. And now Denver goes to the line. Nick Nurse very upset, saying,
Denver win.